The new Minnesota Vikings offense under first-year head coach Kevin O'Connell has been a bit of a mixed bag so far. And also, we're not saying that Kevin O'Connell is Bud Grant after Bud Grant got a hold of a time machine in the 50s. We're not saying that. We are not. We are not saying that. But week one was fantastic. It was feast time against the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers. Justin Jefferson, career day. Week two, that little guy. Don't worry about that little guy. But noticeably absent has been the involvement of superstar running back Dalvin Cook, as well as the pride of Detroit Lakes at Mankato State University Community College alum Adam Ezekiel Thielen. And ESPN NFL Nation writer Kevin Seifert, who is not Carl Gerbschmidt, he wrote about this, and Cook Thielen playing secondary roles during early reveal of Vikings offense. And he pointed out with Dalvin, only 33 touches so far, $144, total yards from scrimmage, 0. Goose egg, DeAndre Russell touchdowns. In his previous 5 seasons, Cook has averaged 213.6 yards from scrimmage, including rushing and receiving in weeks 1 and 2. Former blah, 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 Zimmer, run, pass, punt, run, pass, punt. Notably this season, Cook has only 2 runs of more than 10 yards for a rate of 7.7%. That's roughly half his career rate of 13%. O'Connell has given him a healthy portion of playing time, using him on 72.5% of the snaps, blah, 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 except for the Eagles game where he had a career low 6 carries against Philly. So that's no bueno. Also, the article alludes to Dalvin just turned 27 in August. I mean, once it goes fast with running backs. I don't think Dalvin is there yet. I think week one, Dalvin had 100 yards from scrimmage week one very quietly. Week two, that was just sort of game script. It is what it is. So I think that's certainly jumping the shark. I think Dalvin is still an elite running back in this league. Thielen, 11 targets so far, 6 in the fourth quarter on Monday night. So it was definitely garbage time against the Eagles. Week one, you can chalk it up. Jefferson was blown up. Week two, Thielen played a secondary role in the Vikings' week one victory against the Packers. Just said that. Blah, blah, blah. Thielen didn't see a single pass until Cousins forced one into double coverage with 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Rude, resulting in an interception. He's not wrong. He finished the game with blah, blah, blah. O'Connell says a couple of plays early in the game were initially intended to target Thielen, but defensive looks forced Cousins to check into a different play. But with Adam, O'Connell said, you saw him kind of come to life late. I know the game had gotten a little bit away from us. His trust with Kirk is there. Kirk trusts him inherently, and we have to find ways to continue to get him the ball within the rhythm of the game. And yes, I fully agree with O'Connell. Thielen and Cousins certainly have that connection, especially in the red zone. And the slow start, it is what it is. It's one of those spots. And with Dalvin, like we said, week one, he had 90 yards rushing, 4.5 yards a carry. Also had 18 yards receiving. So he quietly had a good day. Week two, it's whatever. I fully expect Dalvin to be a larger part of the offense against the Lions, as well as Thielen. Thielen and KJ are going to eat. They're certainly going to get theirs at a certain point, because as all the attention goes to Jefferson, it just opened things up for Thielen and opened things up for KJ. Because we were promised 3 deep. It's been 1 deep so far, man. So got to get things going. I'm sure that Thielen will get on the same page with Cousins. I think that he'll get more opportunities and he'll make the most of them. So overall, I'm not overly worried. Well, there's that. But I'm not worried about the involvement of Dalvin. He's certainly going to get his. And with Thielen, he is definitely going to get his in this offense. So I think it's much ado about nothing at this point. But if it goes into the bye week and Dalvin still is getting averaging a handful of touches a game, not really going over 100 yards from scrimmage consistently, and with Thielen maybe he's not getting involved in the offense early on, not until garbage time, then we can have some concerns. But as of right now, I think that the perfect remedy is having Detroit in, putting the bank thing on them offensively. Detroit's going to get theirs running the ball, but we'll see what happens to that defense. But offense, hey, Kevin O'Connell and company, I know that you put up 23 points in the first week against the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers, and that's fantastic, but let's go for 30. Let's go for 40. Let's really show off what this offense can do, because you have all of this firepower, and it's not really happening so far. But get it right week 3, and then all these narratives go away. But your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN, Dalvin and Thielen need to get going for the Vikings. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.